DreamWeavers Star Trek.
And we're back.
Hi, everybody. And we have more guests.
We do. Introduce.
We have Miss Ann Taylor.
Hi.
And Miss Leah, and I'm going to slaughter her last name, which is really funny because Andrea has the same last name.
Guevara.
Guevara. She told me like 5 times Guevara. And they are from the East Valley Family Services, am I correct? And they have this incredible event called Unity in the Community, and I'm blessed to be able to be performing there. And so is Pharaoh Starr. You're going to be able to see both of us there. I'm working with Pat Griffin, amazing blues guitar player, and they very graciously said that we could have a booth there to promote our Victims of Violence scholarship program and our nonprofit that we're working on so that we could help the victims of violence. We're starting out with gun violence because we've had
And as an
violence
example, what you just saw was the end of a play called The Edge of Darkness. And we dedicated it to the young girl in the center that was holding the little girl because her brother was shot about 6 months ago. And we had 2 of our students shot at Mandalay Bay.
Terrible.
So we resolved to turn our school over into a 501c3 because we will then be able to teach. And I grew up in a world of PTSD, military, lost a father and 2 brothers to it. And my concern is children, when they've seen these things, they all have PTSD. So the only option I know is, one, they'll get older, drink, do a few drugs, or they'll get into singing, stage, dance, or even making comic books, because the first time you prevent people from getting hurt, and that's what I told the little girl that was in the center. Her mom called me and told me that she's been staring for 2 days. She looked like every soldier I'd seen. And I told her, this will not change, but what if I could teach you a way that would prevent 14-year-old girls and 22-year-old brothers, many of them, from this ever happening? And she snapped out of it and she said, how? So our new school will be set up here when we accomplish it here, we're going to go to East LA and then Southside Chicago, and then eventually teach people how to open them up in the major cities. Because the best way I know against violence is for these kids to be able to get out there and do something. I mean, if you're a kid from the South Side, Chicago, and for those who don't know, there are more killings in South Side, Corinne's from Chicago, than there is in LA and New York put together. But the bottom line is, imagine if you're a kid from the South Side and you end up with a film on Sundance or an album, and your friends who came from the same area that didn't feel like they had any hope, then realize this is a doable thing. And this is what we're about to do.
And these amazing ladies have put together, they spend every day helping people. Every day, it's what they do. They have a nonprofit, and they help families and senior citizens and children, and they're putting on this amazing event, and I'm going to shut my big old mouth and let them talk about it and tell us what they're doing.
So my name is Leah Guevara, and I have been with East Valley Family Services for almost 12 years now with a passion for helping people. The Family Resource Center is on a path with our families side by side, leading them to resources towards a better quality of life. We work with families from birth to the end of life. We see all walks of life that come through, and Ann Taylor, our executive director, her rule is no one leaves the agency empty-handed. You are not treated as a number, you are treated as a human being. You don't have a case manager, you have a family support specialist. With that said, we are a nonprofit, and we are putting on an event called Unity in the Community, and it is exactly what it says. We have unity in the community here in TV land right now. But what we're doing is we have a health and resource fair combined with vendor sales, food, fun, entertainment. We're going to have a baby pageant. We have live entertainment thanks to Moody Scott, who couldn't be here today.
Moody Scott, iconic
We love
blues
him.
man.
Oh my God,
He's my friend.
great.
I haven't seen him in 10 years. We're so excited
He
to
is
get
so
back
there
together again.
in multiple capacities. Anne has been working side by side. I can witness that he's called almost daily, and they've collaborated, and we're going to have great
So
food
Moody of
thanks
him.
to Moody and great entertainment.
Because he's got a great barbecue business, right?
Yes, and we are planting it in just the
Louisiana.
right spot. So, but one of the things that we want to do is to continue to provide resources. Believe it or not, East Valley Family Services has been called a best kept secret, and we don't want to be a secret any longer. What we want to do is we want to bring the community together to our location with essential resources, again, towards a better quality of life. We want to bring fun. We want to bring the arts. We want to bring entertainment. We just want to bring peace and unity, and also people leaving this event know that they can always come back and have that same type of atmosphere.
That is, what amazing women you are. You know, everybody, I left home at 15. My mom passed away, then my grandma passed away, and I wasn't going to have my brother raise me because he was just a few years older than me. He needed to have a life. So I took off by myself. Ren, mother was very, very sick. He took off by himself at 16. So we know what it's like to be out there on your own, scared, broke, hungry,
You were on the South Side,
cold.
I was in East LA. It was a little crazier.
It was warmer. It was warmer there.
LA.
It was colder in Chicago, you know. And I figured it out, but I didn't have any help. And for you guys to be there, to be able to help these children and families, and have them not feel like there's something wrong with them, or they've done something wrong, or they're less than other people that have money, you know. And so we're just blessed to work with you guys, and we're so excited. And our studio is 900 East Karen in New Orleans Square. It's a new artist community, creative spaces, and so we're right down the street from you guys. So we can hang out and do some fun stuff.
Well, one of our mottos is that we're a hand up, not a handout. So we're here to help everyone, but we are also here to get you back on your feet.
That's
So
the biggest.
we just want to say to everybody, come on down, spend the day with us, learn what we do and what other resources are out there. Come have fun and support East Valley.
And folks, that's it for our show today. We're going to be back with these ladies and many other performers. And we're going to show how storytelling is a lot more fun.
May
Enjoy.
6th, we'll be back for our next show.
All right. And
Thank you.
You'll see a few actors and singers on the way out.
DreamWeavers Star Treks, helping the world one story, one storyteller at a time. Thanks.
Dream Star Treks. DreamWeavers 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 Star